Imagine a student finishing an important course. During the celebration, someone shows a graduation cap with a small tassel hanging from the top. The object is simple, but it gives us useful language for clothing, position, fit, ceremony, and careful movement. Today we are going to examine a graduation cap closely and learn how to describe it in clear, natural American English. The goal is not only to name the object. The goal is to explain what it is used for, what it looks like, what it feels like, how its important parts work, how the hands interact with it, and how to describe the complete action safely from beginning to end. A graduation cap is used for being worn as part of academic graduation clothing during a ceremony. It is usually made from fabric over a lightweight stiff board, with an inner cap, an elastic band, and a cord tassel. Its general shape is a soft-fitted cap attached to a flat square board. From the outside, you may notice a dark fabric surface, a square top, a small center button, and a tassel hanging from one side. In the hand, it may feel light, firm on top, soft around the head, and slightly textured where the fabric covers the board. Notice the difference between it is and it feels. It is describes a fact. You can say it is made of wood or it is a flat rectangular object. It feels describes your physical experience. You can say it feels smooth, it feels firm, or it feels lighter than it looks. Material, shape, purpose, and color belong naturally after it is. Texture, temperature, pressure, and the experience of holding the object belong naturally after it feels. A basic sentence is, "This is a graduation cap." A clearer sentence is, "This is a graduation cap used for being worn as part of academic graduation clothing during a ceremony." A more detailed description is, "This graduation cap is a soft-fitted cap attached to a flat square board. It is made from fabric over a lightweight stiff board with an inner cap, an elastic band, and a cord tassel, and it feels light, firm on top, soft around the head, and slightly textured where the fabric covers the board." A strong Cambridge-style answer adds purpose and one noticeable feature without becoming unnatural. It is designed for being worn as part of academic graduation clothing during a ceremony, and its most noticeable features include a dark fabric surface, a square top, a small center button, and a tassel hanging from one side. Now let us name the important parts naturally. The main parts include the square board, fabric cover, center button, skullcap, inner band, elastic section, tassel cord, tassel head, and any size adjuster or hairpins used to secure it. Do not memorize these as an isolated list. Connect each part to 4 questions. Where is it? What does it look like? What does it do? How does the hand interact with it? You can say, "The grip is located on the inside so I can hold it firmly." You can say, "The opening is along the top edge, which allows the smaller item to slide inside." You can say, "The textured surface helps prevent the object from slipping." Complete chunks are more useful than single nouns. Precise action verbs make the description clearer. Put on means place clothing on your body. Wear describes having it on. Adjust means make small changes to improve the fit. Center means place it in the middle. Level means not tilted. Drape means let the tassel hang naturally. Move across means transfer the tassel from one side to the other. Pin in place means secure it with a hairpin. When 2 verbs seem similar, think about direction, force, and result. Press usually describes controlled force on a button or surface. Push describes movement away from you or toward a lower position. Pull describes movement toward you. Slide describes smooth movement along a surface or through an opening. Lift describes upward movement. Lower describes controlled downward movement. Grip means hold firmly so the object does not slip. Hold steady means keep one part still while another part moves. Here is the physical sequence. First, hold the cap by the sides of the square board, find the front, place the inner cap level on the head, lower it gently until the band feels secure, adjust the position so the board remains flat, arrange the tassel on the required side according to the ceremony, and remove the cap by lifting it straight up rather than pulling the tassel. This sequence becomes easier to follow when you include hand position. Useful phrases include hold it around the middle, support the base, place your thumb on the edge, wrap your fingers around the grip, keep it level, line it up carefully, apply a little pressure, and use the other hand to steady it. A strong explanation lets the listener imagine both hands and every major movement. Cause and effect language makes instructions sound complete. You can say, hold it steady because you do not want it to slip. Line the parts up before applying pressure. Move slowly so you can stay in control. Keep the sensitive area dry, otherwise it may be damaged. Once the action is complete, return the object to a safe position. While you are using it, pay attention to the edge, strap, string, flap, or moving part. These connectors explain why the action matters. The object may make a faint rustle from the fabric and tassel with almost no mechanical sound. Sound words make a description more vivid. A click is a short mechanical sound. A rustle is the light sound of paper or fabric. A ring is a clear, continuing musical sound. A buzz may come from vibration. A thud is a low, heavy sound. Do not invent sounds. A precise description includes only what can reasonably be observed. Safety is part of a complete real-life explanation. Make sure pins do not scratch the scalp. Keep the square board away from nearby faces in a crowded line, and do not throw the cap unless the ceremony permits it and the area is clear. Traditions about tassel position vary, so follow the ceremony instructions. A strong instruction does not simply say be careful, it names the risk and the prevention. Say, keep your fingers away from the sharp or moving part. Do not force it if it feels stuck. Use gentle pressure first. Make sure the part is secure before you continue. That way, the object will not slip, bend, snap, or become damaged. Let us upgrade several action sentences. A basic sentence is, I use it. A clearer sentence is, I hold it and move the correct part. A stronger sentence is, I hold the main body steady with one hand and use the other hand to control the smaller part. A detailed sentence is, I line it up carefully, apply gentle pressure, and continue until it moves into the correct position. The strongest version includes purpose. I keep the main body steady while I adjust the moving part, which helps me stay in control and prevents accidental damage. Natural American English also uses practical chunks and phrasal verbs. You might pick the object up, put it down, look it over, line it up, put it on, take it off, seal it up, tune it up, put it back, or store it away. Look it over means examine it briefly. Line it up means place parts in the correct position. Put it back means return it to its earlier place. Store it away means place it somewhere safe for later use. These chunks are common in everyday conversation and useful in Cambridge speaking because they make explanations active and natural. Avoid several common mistakes. Do not rely on do, make, put, or thing when a precise word is available. Instead of I do the string, say I pluck the string. Instead of I put it closed, say I seal it, I fasten it, or I fold it shut, depending on the object. Do not say an object is smooth when you mean it feels smooth. Do not invent a part or function that you cannot see. When designs or traditions vary, say, depending on the version, some models also include, or the exact procedure may vary. Here is a complete real-life description. I hold the graduation cap by opposite sides of the square board so I do not pull on the tassel. The fabric feels smooth and the top feels light but firm. I find the front of the inner cap, place it level on my head, and lower it gently until the band fits securely. I center the square board, check that it is not tilted backward, and let the tassel drape down one side. Depending on the ceremony tradition, I may move the tassel across after the degree is officially awarded. When I remove the cap, I lift it straight up and store it flat so the board does not bend. That model has a useful structure. It begins with the object, describes the sensation, names the hand position, gives the actions in sequence, includes a sound or result, and finishes with safe storage. The vocabulary is specific, but the sentence structure remains conversational. This balance helps a learner move from a short pet-style answer towards stronger FCE speaking. Now listen to a short description without the name of the object. I place a soft fitted cap on my head, keep a flat square board level, and arrange a cord with a hanging tassel on one side. The object is a graduation cap and the actions are put on, adjust, center, level, drape, move across, and lift off. The next time you describe an everyday object, follow the same path. Begin with purpose, describe shape, material, appearance, and feel. Name the parts in context, explain what each hand does. Choose precise action verbs, add cause and effect. Mention sound only when it is real. Finish with one safety point and one complete model description. That method will make your English more accurate, more visual, and much easier for another person to follow.